today we are doing Unit 5, Lesson 10, and it's titled Determine Equivalent Fractions, Part A. So I want to know, we've talked about equivalent fractions a little bit, and we're going to explain and be able to identify them. But why? Why would it be good to be able to find equivalent fractions? Use your tools the right way, and I'm going to let you write it on the board or in chat. Please be respectful with tools. Why would we want to be able to identify and explain equivalent fractions? And if everyone would use the typing tool, we'll probably be able to save some space on the board. Okay. So where would be some times where you might need to know that fractions are equal to each other? Okay, it will help you in real life. You can bake things, right? Maybe you're baking a cake, and the recipe calls for 3/4 cup, but you only have a certain measuring cup, and you have to be able to know the right amount, right? Help you going shopping. You can be smart, right? Awesome. Take 10 more seconds to get your idea up on the board or in chat, and then we're going to get started on it. Thank you. You guys are doing a great job using your tools the right way. We're not deleting other people's things or changing their colors. Great. Okay. So we do use fractions in real life, and it's important to know our equivalent fractions for all of these reasons, right? In your daily life, you'll be able to use fractions and know, okay, that's equivalent to this. So if I have this, then I can make this other fraction, right? So for independent practice today, these are our expectations. First and most important, do the work. This time you will be in a breakout room by yourself, and you will have tools. So use the tools appropriately. This isn't coloring time. Raise your hand if you get stuck on a question, or maybe you're just confused and need some more help. Please raise your hand, but be patient while I jump around and help people answer the questions, okay? So Boston and Lana, I'll answer your questions in just a minute. The exit ticket will be in the breakout room for after you finish the questions. The problems, again, are on the whiteboard. You will write on the whiteboard. You'll have arrows in your breakout room, and there should be, let's see, there are 3 pages counting this one. And then you'll have the announcements and the exit ticket as well. There are 8 questions, so make sure you answer all 8 questions. But once you're done with those 8, first check for your name, and then you can do your exit ticket and have a great Thanksgiving break. Okay? If you want to stick around and check for stars, because I will do that. I'll set a timer and show stars at the end of the timer. You're welcome to stick around, but you don't have to. Okay? So be sure to actually do your work. I'm going to go ahead and put you in a breakout room and let you guys get started on our independent practice. Recording started. Okay, so for those watching the recording, here are your 8 practice questions. Make sure you do these 8 practice questions, and then you can do your exit ticket and have a marvelous Thanksgiving break. So here are 6 of them. Go ahead and just pause the recording while you work on these 6. So some you're finding both the denominator and the numerator and denominator. Some you're just finding a piece of it. Okay? So be aware of those. Here are the last 2, question 7 and question 8. Again, pause the recording while you do these questions. Be sure to work in iReady. And this lesson is Unit 5, Lesson 10. There is no checkpoint for it. So just go into your OLS, find Unit 5, Lesson 10, and mark it as complete. Your exit ticket is right here. So go ahead, email me the answer to these 4 questions, and then you're good to go. Thank you for watching this recording.